Artmore, hi Richard. Riley for the world, hi Richard. Caleb, Richard! El Pistofo, dude. Artmore, how's it going, man? It's my birthday today. Happy birthday, Artmore. Can I get a shout out? I think I just gave you one. El Pistofo, what's up? Sort of lost one of my jobs yesterday. Um, I mean, I kind of lost it a month ago, but they finally told me yesterday. Night. El Pistofo says, Artmore, happy birthday. Artmore, thank you. You rock, dude. Yes, El Pistofo definitely rocks. Caleb, I'm watching the Iron Man movies as we speak for the first time. They're so awesome. Well, I haven't seen most of them, but I haven't seen all of them, but I've seen the ones I've seen were awesome. Of course, then I only saw the awesome ones, so you know. Philip Perochi is here. What's up, Philip? Huh? My computer's misbehaving. This house doesn't burn down slowly. El Pistofo. Oh, okay. Caleb, which one and why? My part-time job. And because, apparently. They're not giving me any straight answers. I need a lawyer. El Pistofo. Thanks, Art and Richard. Caleb, what you drinking? Iced tea, bro. Phil Perochi. Hello, everyone. El Pistofo. Sounds like a woman I knew. Yeah. Phil Perochi. Legs got eaten up by mosquitoes. I hate it when that happens. Caleb, Richard, what you drinking? Where did it go? Which one was the part-time job? The one where I worked for critical infrastructure. I was really proud of guarding critical infrastructure, but bad company. El Pistofo, Philip, I use off. Mm. Philip Rochi, how are you doing, dude? It hurts. I mean, you can see my skin is still peeling. Yeah. El Pistofo, for bug, I'm summer cologne. Yeah. Philip, I need to get some of that El Pistofo. Yes. Caleb, damn, that sucks. But you could have crumbled the country and the Trump administration fully if you let. No, you don't. You don't do stuff like that. But I mean, it's look. These guys, these guards show up out of uniform. They go to sleep on duty. They just go home. Happens all the time. Phil Perochi, dang, the swelling looks like it went way down. That's good. Yes, it did go way down. Although the thumb under here is just a bloody mess. El Pistafo, Walmart camping is aisle. Yeah. You can get off almost anywhere. Murphy, it's something wrong with your finger? Well, that was punny. Strike It said hi. Caleb, people in the critical infrastructure. Yeah. Um, dude, no one is going to attack critical infrastructure until they do. And when they do, yes, I don't know if we'll be prepared. But, the critical infrastructure is not going to pay for the guard services they need, and they're not going to watch the watchmen to make sure they're getting the guard services they need. So, I mean, what's the likelihood that they're going to attack the grid? I don't know. Our grid is practically falling apart anyway. Would we even notice? Philip Rochi, Rusty Dog is MIA. Well, I mean, I'll give him a few minutes. Maybe he'll show up. El Pistafo, I keep a can in the truck and in Harley saddlebag. Yes. Yeah, Rusty is missing. Yeah, he doesn't show up as much as he used to. I guess me being in the hospital kind of soured him. Murphy, if I'm 50, it okay to date a 25-year-old? I'm 45. I dated an 18-year-old once. Of course, I wasn't 45 at the time. I was like 43. But, that's not the point. Caleb, random fact. I have a friend named Isla, which means island in Spanish. Also, in Spanish, it's pronounced how it's spelled, but her name is pronounced Isla. Okay. El Pistafo. No, Murphy. Murphy, that's what I need to hear. Caleb, by the way, guys, something to report about Rusty Dog. He is a moderator on a 15-year-old girl's channel, so that's kind of creepy. She trusts him. Creepy is the time, I was working on something at this dude's house, and his like 14-year-old or year-old daughter tapped me with her boob. That was like, ugh. Grow up. Like, come back in 4 years when it's legal. Oh, Caleb, you dated an 18-year-old at 43? Well, her mom was cool with it. El Pistofo, 14. We'll get you 20. Yeah. Like I said, creeped me out. I mean, don't get me wrong, handsome girl, but too young. It's like, come back when you're legally aged. She's legally aged now, but I'm no longer friends with that dude. Philip Rochi, it's crazy how in other cultures children are getting married. If you say so, dude. I don't know if it's crazy, it's gross, but I mean, that's the way of the world. In Jesus' time, you were 13, you were considered a man. El Pistofo, we're civilized, Phil. But are we? Are we truly civilized? Caleb, what happened with the 18-year-old you dated, and why were you dating someone young enough to be your daughter? Nothing happened. She has a boyfriend. Well, her mother said she has a boyfriend now. But then that's because her mom wanted to get in on that action. But I mean, it wasn't really dating. It was more just going out, spending time together. Caleb, I thought Jews didn't believe in Jesus. Um, okay, you do know, Caleb, that Jesus is a real historical figure, right? You know, I mean, don't believe in him? Like was a person, he's existed. Some say his bloodline survives. Phil Perochi, who was the oldest woman you ever dated? Well, when I was like 29, I went out with a 40-year-old. Past that, I really never paid much attention, but Mike, 9.99. In El Pistafo we trust. Hmm. You know, guys, I hate to bring something up that you guys might not understand, but I would still like to have children. Okay? I'm not going to have children with a 45-year-old. It's not very likely. So I do kind of have to look for women younger than me. It's one of those things. Phil Perochi, Mike, the legend, El Pistafo, Mike, thank you for the donation, indeed. I would grant that I would rather Mike go back on my Amazon wish list and get me some more nuts, but I am very appreciative of the nuts I received. One of those jumbo jars of like mixed nuts lasts me about a week at work. Mike, I'll get you some. That would be very nice of you, Mike. Prelit, hello Richard, you really believe you will never have a child? I don't believe I will. Well, I mean, at this point, it's pretty unlikely. I mean, like, business better change pretty rapidly before I have a child. But, like I say, just too many damn problems in my life. But no, I mean, I might have a child. I don't. I don't really subscribe to the idea that it's bad to date younger women. I believe love is love. I mean, look, in the homosexual community, age differences are very common. So, it's not really that big of an issue. With us heterosexual guys, you might say, well, I mean, it's creepy. It's like, no, it's not creepy. I don't have a daughter, so it's not, it's not that creepy. Obviously, I'd be looking for some woman in her 30s, but I mean, I wouldn't turn down a 25-year-old. El Pistafo, I dated on a 10-year swing, preferably younger. Mary Mistrata. Hello, what's up, Mary? El Pistafo, Richard, go back to bang nurse. Okay, now they were in their 20s, so you guys would be creeped out by that as well. And also, those were little Asian girls. Like, I'm gonna crush their pelvis. Caleb Prelit, for all we know, he has a child somewhere, seeing as he's ladies' man and gets around. I doubt it. El Pistafo, Mary Prelit, but I wish you good luck. Thank you. Zion Gumdrop, hi. Hello, Zion Gumdrop. Mary Mistrata, hello El Pistafo. Philip Rochi, haha, weren't there a lot of hot nurses at the hospital? I wouldn't say a lot. I mean, there was a good number of them. To be completely honest with you, the one that I really wanted to get on was this EMT who works for the fire department, but, like, she didn't stop and talk to me or anything. We made eye contact, that's about it. Caleb, unpopular opinion. I would never do gay stuff for a chick I like. That's an unpopular opinion. I would generally imagine, Caleb, that you should never do anything you're uncomfortable with for a woman you like or a man you like. I mean, no judging here. Obviously, it's okay. But I mean, the thing is that if something makes you uncomfortable, don't do it. Love should be good. It should make you feel good. If it doesn't feel good, why are you doing it? It just doesn't make any sense. I mean, I used to know this guy named Kevin. He was a Pole. He was a gay Pole. And he loved black men. And I mean, he just had this utter love for black men. But I mean, he was a backdoor virgin. He never went the back way. And that was just his way of doing things. And that's fine. He just has to find somebody who's happy with that. So don't think that you have to do something just because you're a certain way. If it doesn't feel good, don't do it. El Pistafo, not creeps, cheering crusted pelvis, no problem. They have access to hospital, I guess. You have a point there. Literal trash. I know a girl for you, Rich. She is lil older, but that ish still drippy. Oh, I love older women. I mean, ones that are still in good shape. Phil Perochi, $9.99. Mr. Fabulous, it's okay. Why do you guys think that's so funny? I don't know. Philip, worst rate you've ever been on? One of my friends puked in the girl's mouth when they were kissing. Ugh. Mr. Fabulous. Caleb, my great-grandfather is 105, and to continue my bloodline, I'll be having a kid with the 18-year-old chick that young and fertile when I am a great-grandfather age. Love is love, bro. El Pistafo, Mary subbed to your channel. Mary, thank you so much. Mike, check your list. I bought 3, says something couldn't be delivered. Mr. Fabulous rocks. Philip Perochi, sorry, worst date ever been on? It was my birthday and she didn't show up. That was the worst. I mean, not far away from the one time I went out with this chick. She was so stacked. I mean, oh god, she was a competitive dancer, gorgeous, gorgeous girl. Halfway through the date, starts going on and on about her boyfriend. It's like, why did you agree to date me? But, I mean, you know what? I had fun, so doesn't matter. Paul, you are my favorite closed YouTuber with brain damage. That normally narrows it down pretty far. Mary, oh no. Caleb, someone donate $549.99 and Rich will chug a water bottle in under 10 seconds. I'll try. El Pistafo, I was on a Harley, ran a light in front of a cop. He pulled up and told me to ride safer. Cool. Phil Perochi, where would you take a girl for a first date? I need some ideas. Depends on the girl, dude. If she's into the darkness, the Beetle House in Hollywood or in Los Angeles is a really good option. If you're looking for something Knott's Berry Farm ways, there's a pirate-themed restaurant, which would be a great place. Do not take her to a movie, though, because she'll disengage from you. I mean, horror movies are better because that heightened adrenaline will get her to attach to you a little bit more, but it's one of those things. Phil Perochi, oh dang it, Pistafo. Paul, why did you ban Rusty? I didn't ban Rusty. Phil Perochi, or El Pistafo, yeah, Phil, I gave him my Jedi wave, but he spun around anyway. Have you guys noticed how the Jedi are all fabulous? And they wear those robes, and they have those pretty lightsabers, and they're all color coded too. And it's like Mace Windu and his purple lightsaber. I mean, it's just fabulous. Mike, Planters mixed nuts and Fisher roasted nuts will be delivered today. Thank you, Mike. I will, of course, probably not be able to be here for the delivery because doctor in the morning, work at night. But I do appreciate it. Because tree nuts help me with my diabetes. Phil Perochi, Richard, I was listening you last stream when you talked about the gay event you had to work at, and the old cowboy story made me laugh so hard. Old saggy man ass is the worst man ass. El Pistafo, Richard loves salty nuts. No, unsalted. Caleb, fun fact 2. Countries that eat cute animals. Peru eats guinea pigs, and countries in Australia eat kangaroos and dugongs. Well, I mean, a dugong is basically a sea cow, so, I'm not like saying let's eat them, but I mean, I see why one eats them. Caleb, and sea cows and manatees. A dugong is basically the Australian equivalent of a manatee. Philip is laughing. Riley for the world gave me a heart. That sounds like it should be a song, doesn't it? Riley for the world. Or maybe that should be a band. Mike, the bandage is off. No, it's just smaller. It's all gooey under there. East of Russian Federation, I love you. Hello, Richard. Do svidaniya, comrade. Philip Rochi, have you seen Rudy? I saw an edited down version in high school. Riley for the world, you work quick. Do I? El Pistafo, my Dollar Tree doesn't carry that carbonated water you mentioned. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be carrying True North lately. Which is a shame because I really like True North, but no, come back. Bad computer. Bad computer. Caleb, random fact. There's a man in Africa named Adolf Hitler. Wouldn't surprise me if there was more than one. El Pistafo, alien abduction or Titanic swim. Not sure what you mean there. Tristan Smith, $2. Hey, buddy. What's up, Tristan? Been a while, hasn't it? Gotta get back to work. Yeah, alright, bro. I mean, good to hear from you, though. Good to know you're still alive. El Pistafo, pick one. Always wanted to meet an alien. I mean, Quagmire. You remember Quagmire? from Family Guy. If I take him to the alien, he goes, do you still do the probing? And they're like, no, we don't. But I mean, do you still have the device? Could you maybe pull it out for me? And they're like, no, Quagmire. Like like we could find anything new up your ass. Philip Roche, do you think Megalodon exists? It did exist. I don't think it's still around. Megalodons eat whales. We would know. El Pistofo, please. Alien abduction. 3G, sup, big dog. El Pistofo. Who else but Quagmire? Tristan. Yeah, Quagmire. Giggity giggity. Winds up having sex with his own children. Really creepy. Happy is the Family Guy. Guys, realize we've only been on for about a half hour so far. Although it's been a pretty good night for me, all things considered. Philip Roche, do you like Simpsons? I used to be big into the Simpsons. I haven't watched them in years, though. El Pistofo, when he said the kidnapped girl looked young on the milk carton. I'm assuming that's a Quagmire reference. I have to be at the doctor's office in 8 hours. Riley for the world. Generic chat message. It's Riley for the world. El Pistofo. She was in Quagmire's house. That's not surprising. I mean, the Quagmire song should be, I'm a creep, you giddy. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? Mike, we all need to go with you and take a drug test because we are all nuts. Well, put your hands down my pants, and I bet you'll feel nuts. Yes, I'm Cisco, yes, I'm Ebert, and you're getting 2 thumbs up. You and me, baby, ain't nothing but mammals, so let's do it like they do on the Discovery Channel. Caleb, Quagmire is over the age of 60 in the first Family Guy episode, and I don't even know how old he is now. Never really got into Family Guy. El Pistofo, Mike, kindred spirits on the night shift. Philip Roche, Herbert the pervert always cracks me up. My, look what we have here. El Pistofo, Mary still here? Mike, is Rusty Dog still alive? I haven't seen him tonight. I hope he's okay. Now you got me worrying, Mike. Skittles. 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 You're just going to sit up there and scratch yourself. Okay. Okay. El Pistofo, Rusty Dog, if you could hear this. Mike, please don't jump cat. Skittles doesn't normally jump. Caleb, fun fact. Bees die after they ejaculate. Their whole life cycle is one sentence. is Honey Nut Cheerio drone bees as opposed to worker bees. Drones are male. Phil Perochi, how's the computer doing? Crappy. Restarted on its own on me yesterday, right before I went to work. El Pistafo, one time at band camp. The band. You know, when I was in high school, they announced my birthday over the loudspeaker, and the entire band room went, "Yeah, no, we're not messing with that." Mike, one time in Boy Scouts. Yes, you know, my Boy Scout leader, he touched me in interesting ways. Not as interesting as the ways I touched him, but I mean, he was like, "Oh my God, that feels so strange." Philip Rochi, ever been camping? Yes, I have been camping. Not in like 35 years, but when my mother was alive, she was a camper. She liked to camp. Although the camping generally had more to do with like whitewater river rafting. So we went whitewater river rafting and we camped. And when I was in Boy Scouts, I went to Camp Cherry Valley on Catalina Island. Bill Blosby, what happened to your thumb? An infection. Kelsey, oh dear. El Pistafo, Wolverine got him. Koken Productions, hey Big Pumpkin, I missed you. I've been here, dude. Where have you been? Mike, when I was getting my prostate check, I looked back and both his hands were on my shoulders. Is that normal? No. I knew a guy that had that experience when he joined the army, though. Phil Perochi, Mike! El Pistafo, yes, Mike. Caleb, a vampire walks into a bar and asks the bartender for boiling glass of water. Bartender says, I thought you vampires only drank blood. Vampire pulls out a tampon and says, I'm having tea. That's disgusting. Phil Perochi, I was drug tested after a tournament and one time by a really old man, and he had to watch me pee in a cup. I felt him looking over my shoulder, and he said, there you go. Coca Productions, when you gonna bring back the sugar jar on the shelf? When I find it. El Pistafo, horse walks into a bar. Bartender says, hey man, why the long face? Caleb, two old ladies were sitting on a park bench when a man in a trench coat comes up and flashes them. One old lady immediately had a stroke. The other couldn't quite reach. El Pistafo, bartender asked, why the long face? Yes, okay. So there's this bar out in Texas, and there's a sign says, make the horse laugh, $100. You know, and the guy walks in and asks, what's with the sign? He says, yeah, pay $10. You can make that horse laugh. I'll give you 100. The guy slaps down $10, walks in the back. Horse is laughing like they don't believe it. They didn't know a horse could laugh. The guy, you know, comes back the next day and says, make the horse cry. $100. The guy says, here's $10. I'll go do it. And you know, sure enough, a few seconds later, horse is crying his eyes out. You know, he's just bawling. And you know, the bartender says, I have to know, how'd you do it? And the guy says, well, the first time, walked up to the horse and said, I've got a bigger penis than you. And the horse laughed at me, and then I proved it. Philip Hirochi. All the leaves are brown, the leaves are brown, and the sky is gray. Sky is gray. I've been for a walk on a summer's day, on a summer's day. I'll be safe and warm, be safe and warm if I was in LA. El Pistafo, all the colored girls go do-da-do. Mike, I have lost the internet. Nope, there it is again. Mike gave me 99 cents. Rusty Dog, good day. Hey, Rusty, everybody's been wondering where you were. Path, Richard. Phil Perochi, Rusty Dog. Caleb, yo, Rusty. El Pistafo, song, take a walk on the wild side. Path, I missed ya. Dum ba da dee dum ba da dee da pa bum ba ba dee dum. Well, blew his house and a blue little window and a blue Corvette and everything is blue for him. Rusty Dog. Sorry, I am always late. Fashionably, though. Fashionably. You're very fashionable, Rusty. For a fox. I mean, foxes are very... Have you seen how fabulous foxes are? They're just fabulous. Rusty... El Pistafo. Rusty Dog! BFT. Mike. Me and Richard ain't nothing but mammal. Phil Perochi, guess the song. You can dance. You can jive having the time of your life. Oh. I'm not familiar with that one. Rusty Dog, Caleb, that is not nice. El Pistafo, bot thing time. You can dance if you want to, but you leave your friends behind. Because your friends don't dance, and if they don't dance, well, they're no friends of mine. Caleb, Dancing Queen. Ah, yes. Mike, Rusty Dog, we have missed you. Phil Perochi, yes, Target. I remember I was in a class, cultural anthropology, or no, culture and art, and the teacher was like, "We don't have an equivalent of the otherworld lover," and I go, "Dream lover, until then, I'll go to sleep and I'll dream again. That's the only thing to do, dream lover." I love you because I want a girl to call my own. I want a dream lover so I don't have to dream alone. Philip Perochi, forever young. I want to be forever young. Caleb, Rusty Dog, Snowflake, shh. I'm literally in a wheelchair, bro. I am paraplegic. I happen to have a sense of humor. Rusty Dog, Mike, yes, I feel bad about missing out. Elliot Stabler, Richard, Leland Neal, are you a serial killer? No. Caleb, I literally have a wheelchair so I can make that joke, Rusty. El Pistafo, Dream Lover, Bobby Darren. Is that Darren? It's been a long time. Elliot Stabler, 3 first names is a sign that you're white or black. Artmore, the Asian message lady smelled like hot and sour soup. Well, I mean, hot and sour massage. Philip Perochi, my tears grow cold. I wonder why. Get out of bed. My tears grow cold, I wonder why. Get out of bed at all. It was a Eminem song, wasn't it? Like Stan or something. The Hobbity, what up, Big Rich? Artmore, Richard, he looked like a stallion. Philip Roche, Artmore. Artmore, hi Philip, how are you, dude? Remember there was one time I was at a Burger King with a friend of mine, and this was back when I was in high school, and you know we were both in vocal ensemble. I was not in choir. I was in vocal ensemble, and we were singing together. We were going, I can't see me loving nobody but you for all my life. When you're with me, baby, the skies will be blue for all my life. And then some old lady just randomly comes up and says, you fellas have a nice day. Rusty Dog, Caleb, I knew someone who was a vegetable. He could not do anything. It was tragic. He was not just in a wheelchair, he was brain dead. It really was not funny. No, that's not funny, dude. You're right. Phil Perochi, another sleepless night. Haha. Mike, you could be an American Idol. You have a good voice. I don't think they take people my age. Elliot Stabler, I don't see color. We are all shades of wheat. And we're high fiber. And lots of protein. Caleb, fun fact. This is an actual fact. The founder of the store Lululemon made the name of the store so Chinese people could pronounce the name of the store because he was a huge racist. Okay. Like, was he Disney level racist or Ford level racist? Artmore, I wish you can come and security guard my room at night because I have someone who lives under my bed. Okay. El Pistafo, I posted some motorcycle vids. Let him go, Art. Caleb, Rusty Dog, I had a friend who died at 12 years old from stopping breathing in his sleep. He was quadriplegic. That's terrible, dude. I had a friend die at 5. His head made a popping sound. He was hit by a car. Freaked me out. I mean, you know, it's like I was just starting kindergarten and I was hoping to see him there and he died. Phil Perochi, how about looking for adventure? Head out on the highway, born to be wild. Born to be wild. Rusty Dog, then why laugh at it? Caleb, he was the level of racist he didn't want Chinese people to be able to pronounce the name of his store. They would pronounce it Roro Remen. Rusty Dog, I will have to check more often to see if you are on. Always good to see you, but don't feel obliged. Path. Pendulum swing, you don't always have to listen. El Pistafo, Easy Rider or Secondhand Lions? I don't think I've seen Secondhand Lions, so Easy Rider. Gee, what y'all talking about? I wish Willis were here. El Pistafo, WTF. Artnum Vivum. Whoa, you have mods now. Yes. Some of my loyalist fans. Rusty Dog. Secondhand Lions, better no drug in it. I haven't seen Secondhand Lions. El Pistafo. Yep, mods. Yeah, well, I mean, I don't have to fight as many trolls, but is that a good or a bad thing? El Pistafo, Guns and Badges. Torum Vivium, Huge Loss, Super 1984. Phil Perochi, what was the first movie you ever seen in theaters? I do not remember. I mean, to be completely honest with you, I think I saw some kids movie and then my dad took me to Die Hard because he was watching it. What was Die Hard? 1988. So I would have been 8. That would not have been the first movie I saw in theaters. Look, when I was a kid, as I said, my parents split up, and my old man would take me to movies every weekend. Or every other weekend, something like that. Path. If no one measures of health to be well, adjusted to a profound sick society. Artmore, how are the kitties, Richard? Well, Ghost is not doing good. I washed him yesterday morning, and he still looks terrible. Okay, I flea sprayed him, and I need to really get in there and wash him again. But he's a white cat, so I mean, Artmore, how are El Pistafo porn movie? Dad was watching 8mm. No, he was always a VHS porn kind of guy. My father. The Hobbity, who lives on a society? Artnum Vivium. The last movie I saw was The Matrix. Caleb, my phone charger almost caused an electrical fire today. Well, that's not good. Rusty Dog, for me it was Everwitch. We both loose with Clint Eastwood. Good choice. Phil Perochi, nice Rusty Dog, and ML Pistafo. Path, he reads things wrong on purpose. Phil Perochi, saw coyote in my driveway and also hit a possum. Crazy night. El Pistafo, sorry dude, my dad was 8mm reel to reel. Caleb, what's your earliest memory, Richard? I'm guessing it's of Adolf Fartsack, also known as Fartzilla, also known as the devil itself. My earliest memory, to be completely honest with you, is slipping in the kitchen and hitting my head. And I remember putting my head back where it landed, thinking that for some reason it would make the pain go away. I was very young and dumb. El Pistafo, that is crazy, Phil. Awkward. Rusty Dog. How is your thumb? It hurts. It actually really hurts. I'd say the pain is a 4. No more talk of darkness. Forget these wide-eyed fears. You're safe, no one will find you. Your fears are far behind you. All I want is freedom. A world with no more night. And you always beside me. To hold me and to hide me. Oh, Caleb, damn, I thought it would be of your sister. My sister transcends time. El Pistafo, Dad taught me not to play in the street by throwing me in front of a car. Well, tough love. Come and get your love. Philip Roche, where you picked on. I was from preschool and every grade after that. I think everyone was picked on at some point. Junior high school, I was picked on a lot, but I mean, never really paid much mind. You have to understand, I was really sick, and my father just refused to take me to a doctor. So, I mean, the worst abuse I suffered was from my own family. I never could forgive him for that. Rusty Dog, how to stop an electric fire, unplug it. Phil Perochi, funniest movie you've ever seen. Blazing Saddles, good choice. I mean, Airplane would be another one. Goonies, really like that one. Seen Goonies more than 1,000 times. You know, it's just I had a tape of it, wore the damn thing out. Caleb, does your parents have generational trauma? Yes. My family are all weirdos, so you know, it's like I don't know about my old man. He was just weird. But I mean, his dad was weird. My mother, she had a terrible upbringing. Her family was extremely abusive. So you know, it's just one of those things. I mean, I cannot stop worrying about my nephew. That's, they say he looks just like I did at that age. And I mean, I know my sister, she's a selfish, evil creature. And I'm just so afraid that she's going to abuse him, but there's nothing I can do about it. El Pistafo, Blazing Saddles, classic. Shroom Duncan, what's the tallest man you've ever seen? Weird question. Rusty Dog, the earliest memories for me is standing up in my coat at getting knocked down for laughing my parents didn't allow laughter. Sounds like your parents sucked. Caleb, for all you know, they could have been a survivor of Jim Jones' Jonestown cult. I know my parents weren't that. Phil Perochi, I love the Goonies! I like when Mouth asks Chunk if he wants to buy naked pictures of Chunk's mom. Then Mouth says, real cheap. Courtney Roy, always stay humble. So how you been, Courtney? I haven't seen you in a minute. I tell you this, I really wish I could hear you guys. Then I'd know what's actually funny. Phil Perochi, that's crazy, Rusty Dog. El Pistafo, favorite movie in 1941 with John Belushi. Haven't seen that one. Caleb, generational trauma from the Holocaust, maybe. You know, I don't know enough about my grandparents. I know they fled the Holocaust, but... Rusty Dog, oh, the Goonies, that one with Cyndi Lauper, yeah. Philip Perochi. What's the old movie where they are held as prisoners and they dug a long tunnel underneath the camp? I don't remember. Could it be the Great Escape? No, I don't think that's it. The Hobbity. So start a Discord. What is a Discord? I keep hearing that. El Pistofo, Richard, you're a natural. Hit funny mark frequently. Well, how kind of you to say. Alex Jones, why did you ban Rusty Dog 2? I did not. He changed his name. Rusty Dog, he didn't. El Pistofo, Great Escape. Christian Matlin, The Great Escape. Okay, so I was right. Mike, Ernest P. Worrell or Pee Wee Herman. I'm more of a Worrell fan. They're both dead. El Pistofo, Rusty Dog 2 is scam. Phil Perucci. Ah, thank you, El Pistofo. Rusty Dog 2. I see, I thought you meant me. Hey, Skittles. 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 Okay, now you're just being rude. Stop ignoring me, Skittles. Philip Perucci, Ernest the Camp episode and the basketball shoes episode were my favorites. It's been a long time. El Pistofo. We love Rusty Dog. Rusty Dog. That's Great Escape. El Pistofo. Damn it, Skittles. Skittles. Well, Knight certainly had it. Really, you're going to knock your kitty treats down on my computer? Skittles. He sold. He sold. Kiss. Well, I mean, they're coming closer. Phil Barocci, how about the 90s movie where it's set in the future on another planet and they are battling giant space bugs? Can't remember the name of that one. Starship Troopers. Based on a novel. Mike, you aren't giving the cats the tub stuff lately on stream. No. I kind of used it all up, and nobody bought me any more. I actually bought these for Caramel before he died, and I mean, it strikes a chord. When I was a kid, I had this boxer named Butch, and he was a beautiful dog. I loved him so. And the day he died, we bought him those dog treats that looked like little steaks. And I remember I didn't understand that he was dead, so I put some in his mouth. And then I realized. First time I saw something die. At least a mammal. Not on the computer, Skittles. No Skittles. No Skittles. Oh, that's your butt. Look, Skittles. There you are, mate. He sold. He sold. Perochi, lots of laser guns. The Korean Fat Man, I haven't been here in a while. Where's the kitties? One's right here. And she's showing me her butt. And then one's up here. This is Night. And the Thord is over there, but she's not being cuddly because she's a Thord. She's like, I'm too good for you. Rusty Dog, if a fox lives up a foxhole, a rabbit lives up a rabbit hole, where does an ass live? In the White House. Rusty Dog, in a stable. El Pistafo, what are those treats for Caramel? These are temptations. I mean, as I say, Caramel passed. Phil Perochi, we love Caramel, and R.I.P. The Korean Fat Man, where's the black one? He's right up here. Right, Knight? Soul Reaper, Richard, my G, sup, my boy. Courtney Roy, my favorite original Disney film is The Sword and the Sorcerer. What is yours? I do not have a favorite original Disney film. My father was a real big Disney fan, and it just gave me really bitter memories. Also, Disney was known to be an anti-Semite, so, you know. Rusty Dog. Poyena. The Korean Fat Man. I think I remember the name Wolf, and one named Shadow, and one named Caramel, and one named Night. Well, Wolf has once again done her disappearing act. Night, you're making a mess. Here's Night. Oh, he's got an itchy butt. I can just feel that itchy. I can feel that itchy. We're just itchy. We're just itchy. You need a bath. Where'd my live stream go? Please don't go. Please don't go. Seriously, Knight? He really likes those treats. Oh. Red guy. Red guy. Morning again to y'all, Load. Hope you're in a good mood today. Phil Barochi, would you rather take your chances at surviving an attack from Jurassic Park T-Rex or a horde of beetles from the Mummy? Well, I can hide in a building from the T-Rex, so going T-Rex on that one. The Hobbity, fartly certain that Walt Disney anti-Semite thing is an urban legend that stuck. Okay, fairly certain that if he wasn't a Nazi, he sure as hell hung around with Nazis. El Pistafo. How many in stream? 9. Rusty Dog. I love the Beatles. Paul. Hiro. The Korean Fat Man. Why would your father be anti-Semitic against your own people? My father was not Jewish. My mother was Jewish. My father was Irish. El Pistofo. How I want Asian bang nurses. Okay. John, I miss you, pal. Where you been, John? El Pistofo. Hey, John. John. Hello, El Pistofo. The Hobbity. Us Irish have been deep sadness. You know, the Irish don't have a lot of love for Jews, but Irish Jews are very common. I found that out. Mate, you are itchy. You are itchy. Itchy. Philip Perochi, worst natural disaster you've ever been in. Whittier Narrows earthquake, I believe. Mike, I'm tired, boss. Okay, you don't have to finish the stream. John, I've been chillin'. Delton Bags, do you make money from streaming? If people give me money, basically. The ads I get on stream are pretty meager. So it's not uncommon for me to do an hour stream and make absolutely nothing. El Pistafo, Richard, did you see Toonce's The Driving Cat on Saturday Night Live? 1990s era. No, I did not. East of Russian Federation, I love you. Today drink? Today drink iced tea. Is better tea for me. The Korean Fat Man. The Hobbity, you gonna be happy soon once Conor McGregor becomes Irish president. Phil Perochi, round, get round, I get round, y'all get round, I get around, I get round time to time. Rusty Dog, I thought Ireland had a prime minister. I believe they do. Mike, good night, my friends. Good night, Mike. Thank you very much. The Korean Fat Man, Rusty Dog, I don't know about either way something. 3G, what's the movie where the husband shrinks the kids? Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Eric Sachs, today I drink beer, no vodka. Well, that's just sad. In Mother Russia, we drink vodka because it does not freeze in the snow. Phil Prochi, did any man try to hit on you at the event security? Haha, yes, of course. Ironically, with all the man ass, still there was less men hitting on me than usual. But it did happen. Good night, Mike. Yes. Desalt. How you doing, Richard? I hope the thumb is healing up. It is. It just hurts. Phil Perochi. I read that one. Rusty Dog. I am trying to sound like Dr. Seuss. Skittles! Get off my computer. Skittles. Skittles is like, you're scratching my butt. What are you doing? Itchy? Itchy? No, you're itchy right here. Right here. I got you. Itchy. Itchy. Itchy right here. Itchy right here. Oh. Hobbity, I'm going to sober till Monday. That sucks. The Korean Fat Man. The Cat in the Hat saw RuPaul wearing lingerie. The Cat in the Hat shrunk 3 sizes that day. Eric Sachs, you should try Hard Mountain Dew. It's 5% and not bad at all. I mean, if I run across it. Desalts. The thumb biter is blocking the camera. Skittles is not the thumb biter. Eric Sachs, Lemo, Kim Jong-un. Ardmore, Richard, do you drink more than 4 shots? No. Okay, guys, we've been going for a while, and people are getting tired. I should probably get off soon. The Korean Fat Man. For those who don't know who RuPaul is, he's a drag queen who's been around for generations. Yes, indeed. Probably the world's most famous drag queen, unless you count Tim Curry. Philip Rochi, is it true Mountain Dew shrinks your nads? Never heard that. Artmore, what's your favorite bar in LA? I do not go to bars. I mean, I am partial to Maggie's Pub, but it's not in LA proper. It's in the suburbs. Nobody. I have a stiffy. Well, you're not alone. I mean, never waste a stiffy. El Pistafo. Bye, Richard. Be Wells. Love seeing you. See you next time. Eric Sachs. Good for you. Nobody. Phil Perochi. Plans for the rest of the night? Laundry. Doctor's appointment in the morning. Rusty Dog, that Skittle Riddle is the Skittle Piddle in the middle. Alright, guys. I gotta go. See y'all later.